setting up the presentation for a customer that's not ready and simply because they don't have any documents. Now, the concept of this presentation is to constantly confirm if there's any way that we could actually obtain the documents or the information to transfer that shopper into a buyer. Now, number one, you're going to qualify and investigate. Determine if they have the paperwork in their car. Find out exactly where the car's parked. Now, don't just assume that they came walking. Just tell them, let's go outside. Let's check the car. If there's multiple vehicles, why don't we check the proof of insurance? No, I don't have anything. Let's go. Let's just check. Let's confirm. Let's check. Let's just go and take a look. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're not going to find anything. But you're going to keep emphasizing that having all the information, we can actually offer something accurate. And that's ultimately your goal. Your goal is to give them as much information as possible, but information that's accurate. Also determine if there's someone at home that we could actually call to request the information. So can we call someone? Don't assume that there's no one at home, or just simply ask. If you ask them, is anyone at home, and they tell you no, don't just assume that there's no one at home. Just tell them, look, why don't we call? Who could we call? Let's call someone. See if they could give us a license plate number. They could give us a VIN number. Just let's call. Can they find the proof of insurance? Where do you have your paperwork? Let's investigate. Let's motivate the client to call someone. Don't just ask them basically, can you call someone? And then if they tell you no, move on to the next question. Investigate. Everyone is going to reject your invitation, your offer, the information the first time. So keep looking into the situation. Number two, sell the benefit of the company, that we're technically the neighborhood insurance. We help our community by providing service, by providing information. We're professionals. We offer quality service. We work with 70 different companies, the most economical companies in the state of California, and also that we work with no commitment whatsoever. Number three, sell the idea that we need the documents to offer an accurate quote. So you're going to ask them again, can we try calling someone? What agency did you get your policy from? Do you know the cross streets? Just investigate. What company do you have? Can we call someone? Can we call the insurance company? Is someone at home? Can you check your photos on your camera, on your album? Let's determine if maybe you have a license plate. I don't know, check your phone. Check all the information, all your paperwork in your car. Just look into the situation, convince them that we're going to need all the information so we can actually offer something accurate. Number four, review the 101. Give a quick description of the coverages, the benefits of every single coverage. Sell the idea that a lot of agencies don't offer a lot of information, but we do. We actually care about our customers. We're going to offer an abundance of information. We're going to offer all the details of every single coverage so that they can have the option of choosing what coverages would benefit them. Number five, offer the approximate of the monthly payment. Sell the lowball option. Sell the idea that the approximate that you offered is the only thing we need. So for instance, if you gave them $40 to $45, tell them, look, that's all we need today. So if you have $40 to $45, you have an opportunity of leaving with insurance. That's all we need. Number six, make the quote realistic. Sell the idea that there's no down payment required. So once again, continue to sell the 40 to 45, the approximate, that technically that's the only thing they need. As long as they have those 40 to 45, there's no down payment, it's a bargain, they can leave with insurance. Number seven, you're going to try to obtain the information again. See, after you gave them the approximate, you're going to make the quote realistic, and you're going to ask again, can we call someone? And the difference why we're going to be repetitive and we're going to keep asking over and over and over is simply because customers are emotional. And what do I mean by emotional? They make decisions based on emotions. So in the beginning of the conversation, we didn't disclose any numbers, so therefore maybe they were conservative or they were defensive and they didn't want to open up. So now that you offered 40 to 45, you made the quote realistic, You sold the idea that that's the only thing they need. You sold the idea that there's no down payment. So maybe now they're more motivated to actually call. Now they're more motivated to get you the information. Maybe they have the information in their phone. They just didn't want to give you the information simply because they didn't want to commit to any obligation. So now that you gave them the option, you're going to ask them again if they could call someone. Can you look? Just double, triple check. Maybe you have it on your phone. Maybe you have it in the car. Once again, if you have the information, we can process the application, $40 to $45, and you leave with insurance. Sell the idea that the rates fluctuate every single day. So there's a possibility that if they come in the future, in a week, in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks, in a couple of days, the rates may not be available. So they could actually call someone, or worst case scenario, if they're not able to obtain the information, if they could come back as soon as possible, that would truly benefit them simply because they can still take advantage of the 40 to 45. Now, let me give you another scenario. The reason why we offer a low ball, we make the quote realistic, we add a lot of service, we add a lot of information, we add a lot of value, is simply because if they're not ready, I want them to be motivated to come back as soon as possible. See, I don't want them to continue shopping around. I want them to be convinced that the options that we have, the options that we're gonna offer are the lowest ones. We're gonna offer an abundance of information, quality service, so they're gonna leave with a good experience. So by the time they're ready, they'll come back to us. Or if they truly didn't have the information, they're gonna go home, they're gonna grab the information, and they're gonna come back sooner than later. So your goal is to offer a lowball option, offer an abundance of information, convince them, sell them the idea that that's all they need, and reschedule them to come back as soon as possible.